Good morning, everyone. Today I am going to uh, discuss the topic seed storage, and it's part one only. And part second and third will be discussed in upcoming lectures series of this topic. What is seed storage actually? It is the preservation or protection of viable seeds from the time of their collection, harvesting until they are required for ultimate sowing. And why actually this seed storage is necessary? As we know, there are different timings of different species for their seed maturity. Sometimes some species seeds produced or matures their seed during summers. Some species matures their seed during winters only, or at the time we can see during summer there may there is dry season or prolonged dry till the commencement of monsoon. That's why it is not necessary to sow the seeds immediately after their harvesting, or similarly the seed those are matures and collected or harvested during winter season from October to this November or January also. It is not feasible to sow the seeds immediately after sowing, immediately after their collection. Thus, it is needful or necessity to store the seeds due to these adverse weather conditions for germination, uh, and to secure secondly to secure the supply of good quality seeds for nursery and planting whenever they are needed, or whenever the favorable climatic or weather conditions exist therein. Or sometime it is also needful then that if we are having our nursery stock, overstocking is there, then, and planting seedlings are not being used in planting also, then why we should sacrifice our seed for nursery raising, unnecessary nursery raising? The plants will be go larger if they are not using for outplanting. Then it is better to store the seeds under appropriate conditions. Various species produce the seeds uh, at a longer interval, especially from 1 to 5, or this the maximity extreme is found mostly in the alpine zone or conifer species, where the temperature is quite low during around the year, or only we can found temperature during this springs to summer seasons only. Otherwise there is uh, colder temperature, or due to which seeds are not produced regularly, or the mast year comes only after 3 or 4 or 5 years in different species. But in case of tropical and subtropical species, it is from 1 or 2 years. Okay, in tropical basically it is regular, but that will be good seed year, then uh, poor seed year, then average seed year, then moderate seed year, and then again good seed year. Good seed year means mast seed year. So that is quite different in different species, or on the basis of localities also, on the basis of season also. To assure the good seed supply during uh, uh, good seed crop, a seed stock should be established. We must have to have the good stocking of seed for having the next seed crop. Okay, various species produces the seeds at longer interval, as mentioned in last slide also, from 1 to 5 year, or I have always described that the maximity is found in the alpine zone species or conifer species. And just to assure the seed supply during two good seed year, I think it is repeated herein. Seed should always be stored even when fruiting is regular and abundant every year, because sometimes there may chance of adverse climatic conditions in upcoming years, and we must have to store the seeds after appropriate handling and processing and testing, or treatments, or even under appropriate storing conditions. And as we know, it is cost efficient to collect the surplus seeds to cover several years supply, rather to collect seed every year, especially in the orthodox seeds, uh, because seed trees are not available in our home gardens. Actually, these are situated far away in natural stands, or it 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 has some cost, time, labor also. And just to save all these, if we are collecting seeds uh, regularly, uh, to avoid the existence of adverse conditions in any particular year, then if we have proper storage, then we will save time, money, and labor in getting the seeds from uh, most far areas, if the trees are not available, or seeding tree are not available in our areas. So this is necessary to collect seed every year from our selected trees or selected areas. Besides this, seed stores serves as a buffer between production and demand. It is good to have seeds, and that will definitely fulfill our demands as well as production also. If we have enough quantity of stored seed, then even under less production of seeds in natural condition, then we will definitely able to fulfill the demands if we have the good stocking of seeds with us. Further, seed storage serves as conservation means of genetic resources, right? As we have the seed storage under appropriate conditions, and if we noticed, or if there may exist some natural calamities or hazards or fire incidents or disease incidents, then there may extinction of certain species on the globe. And definitely the storing or stored seeds will fulfill, or will be used to make rehabilitation of such species, or that's why it could be serves as the conservation means. Further, appropriate seed storage maintains the viability of seed also. If we are having systematic storage conditions like aerated placed lies, like reduction of seed moisture up to their safer level, then colder temperature, less minus around minus 4 degrees Celsius, then it will gives us rise longevity to the stored seeds along with their viability. Seed storage also serves as reliable source of seed supply in the time of emergency, as we have as I have mentioned here also in this line. At the time of emergency, that is natural calamities, hazards, rare extinction level, you know, so these are some there are some chances to of with the species, and definitely the stored seeds will be act as the reliable source at that time. Next we have excuse me, I'm trying to put forward this slide actually, or I think there is some technical issue with the internet herein, or I'm sure that it will resolve shortly. Okay, now we come to the next slide, or this is the method of storage. And what are the appropriate method of storage for different species, or these storing conditions or storage techniques are dependent on the length of storage, then available facilities with you for storage, and the nature of species also. That nature means whether the seeds are orthodox seeds or recalcitrant seeds. And very first technique or very first method is dry storage method, or This is considered as the traditional, simple one, and widely used method for seed storage in the world. Seeds are packed, stored in sacks. Those may be paper sacks, plastic sacks, or cotton sacks, containers at the ambient or ordinary room conditions or normal air temperature conditions. And under these normal conditions, some species those are eligible for this storage, and these are acacias, Albizia lebec, Dalbergia sisu, Prosopis species, that may be Cineraria, that may be Juliflora, then Tectona grandis, Melia jederic, Cidrella tuna, etc. And these all are nearby, not this Cidrella tuna, but among other all are from Legumnaceae, and this Melia is from Meliaceae actually. Apart from these two, these all are comes under orthodox category, or these may be stored under normal conditions, but only after some treatment, because there may chance of insect infestation under normal conditions. Okay, and saving or this type of treatment is necessary before storing under normal conditions, as the conditions or packings are mentioned herein. And this is dry storage. Then these containers or bags or sacks should be sealed or closed, and should not be stored, or should or high RH should be avoided around the storage conditions, and these should also be protected from insect and rodent incidences or attacks. Apart from the treatment against insect, termites, fungus, etc. Okay, then we have another category or another method, that is cold storage, and this is considered more effective. This is actually scientific storage, and would be recommended for all the species, but yet not widely used traditionally, because such type of facilities are not available everywhere, especially with the farmers or normal nurserymen. And in this method, suitably dried seeds, suitably dried means seeds are dried up to their safer moisture level, or that could be different for orthodox and recalcitrant seeds. It will becomes on the later slides. Then these such type of seeds are stored at the temperature around freezing point, as I have mentioned in earlier slide. It could be around -4 degrees Celsius. Almost all the seeds or species keep longer and better at cold temperature than warm or dry temperature conditions, as under low temperature it reduces the metabolic activities in seed, and thus helps to keep the seed in state of dormancy. Dormancy means when the seeds or species with high oil or fat contents, if the moisture is there, if temperature is there, then there will be definitely activation of metabolic activities, or metabolic activities means there may existence of oxidation, or oxidation means uh, reduction of the stored foods, that is here oil or fatty contents, or lipids also, or proteins also, or it causes respiration, or respiration means use of reserve food, or it will definitely consume the whole endosperm or cotyledon in the process of respiration. Then how we can say this is good storage? Okay, the low temperature is most beneficial for longer storage. Seeds should be stored in sealed or closed containers at low relative humidity, as mentioned in last slide also, or low temperature between 0 to -4 from my point of view, with other protection measure. Other protection measure means use of insecticide, fungicides, or other protective solutions or gases or sprays, etc. Okay, then we have cold moist storage, or this is a rarely used technique actually, as we have uh, liquid nitrogen medium that is known by cryopreservation and only available in some or only few organizations like PUSA, NBGR, like other bigger research organizations. Those are working on the genetic resource researches. Okay, uh, properly dried seeds are kept in the sealed container or and are mixed with some moisture retaining substances like peat, sawdust, ground charcoal, etc. at 1 to 3 ratio of the volume of seeds. This method and materials maintains the moisture content and oxygen supply in the stored seeds, and this is actually rarely used method, only being used with research organizations, hi-fi research organizations. Okay, and these are the pictures showing some storage conditions or methods. Number one of them is cold storage room, and this is again available with only with the research organizations. Then this is paper sack storage. Seeds are packed or closed or in the plastic and these paper sacks. Then this is grain and seed storage, that found mostly in the villages or households. Then it is seed bank. These are the chambers found in cryopreservation like techniques. Or then this is storage room, or sometime we can say godown also. There should be provision of light, natural light, and cold type conditions also, as mentioned in the earlier slides, that it should be 0 to -4. Then these are some traditional storage methods. Some mud bowls are there, and these are covered by some coverings like tins or clothes or cottons. Okay, and seeds are stored in these. This is seed storage project. The picture is taken from that African areas. These are traditional storing techniques for maize, GM maize, generally found everywhere in India, where the maize is in dominancy. Then these are some other traditional storing methods, and this is all about the storage of seeds, forestry seeds especially, and hope you all understand the matter or the topic discussed herein. Thank you.